Welcome back to RideZoneBikes, where we dig deep into two wheels and everything that makes them special. Today, we're getting up close and personal with the machine that blends style, practicality, and performance into a compact and confident silhouette. The 2025 Suzuki Burgman Street 125. It's a scooter that's been quietly building a strong reputation for years now, and in this latest 2025 avatar, Suzuki has taken a good thing and made it better in almost every way. Whether you're commuting through tight city traffic, cruising along suburban stretches, or just looking for a reliable daily companion that feels a little more premium, this might just be your perfect match. So stick with us, because by the end of this deep dive, you'll know if the Burgman Street 125 deserves a spot in your garage. Let's kick things off with the first impression, because let's be honest, looks do matter. From the moment you lay eyes on the new Burgman Street 125, you know it's not your average city scooter. It carries that unmistakable maxi-scooter DNA. It looks larger, more premium, and more planted than other scooters in the 125cc category. Up front, you're greeted with a striking LED headlamp setup that flows seamlessly into the wide front apron. Suzuki has done a fantastic job with the detailing here. Crisp lines, chrome accents, and subtle cuts make the scooter look upscale without trying too hard. It gives off a serious, mature vibe that's rare in this class. When you swing around to the side profile, that impression only gets stronger. The proportions feel just right and neither too bulky nor too slim. The long, flowing design with aerodynamic contours not only contributes to the aesthetics but also helps with stability and wind deflection during rides. The body panels are neatly integrated, and the finishes are top-notch for a scooter in this price bracket. The footboard area is spacious, allowing riders to comfortably stretch their legs. Suzuki's choice of body color options also plays a role here. You've got elegant shades like metallic matte black, pearl mirage white, and metallic matte stellar blue, each giving the Burgman its own personality. Another key detail worth appreciating is the integration of the turn indicators, so they don't stick out awkwardly but are built into the front apron in a way that complements the overall symmetry. The rear-view mirrors have also received a slight update. They're more angular and sportier than before, improving both form and function. Now, if you take a look at the rear end, Suzuki has done a commendable job maintaining the same premium feel throughout. The LED tail light is wide, bold, and very visible in traffic, important for safety, but also, it just looks really good. The turn indicators are traditional bulbs but are cleanly integrated into the body, which keeps the design language consistent. There's also a subtle chrome bar on the grab rail that enhances the visual appeal and offers solid grip for the pillion rider. The rear fender is extended just enough to protect against splashes without looking bulky. Overall, the tail section feels cohesive, refined, and well-balanced, making the scooter look complete from every angle. Taking a closer look at the seating and ergonomics, the Burgman split seat setup is plush, wide, and supportive. Whether you're the rider or the pillion, you'll appreciate the comfort this seat offers, especially on longer commutes. The rider's seat is sculpted well, offering just the right amount of lower back support. What's also nice is the upright riding posture. With the well-placed handlebar and spacious footboard, it strikes a great balance between control and comfort. There's even a foot-forward riding option, thanks to the extended legroom area, which gives you a mini cruiser feel on longer rides. Storage is another area where the Burgman impresses. You get a generous underseat storage space of about 21.5 liters. It's large enough to accommodate a half-face helmet or daily essentials like a laptop bag or grocery haul. There's also a convenient glove box up front, which includes a USB charging port, super handy for those who rely on smartphones for navigation or music during rides. The dual utility hooks are sturdy, placed strategically, and are perfect for small bags or shopping items. Now let's talk about the heart of the matter, the engine. The 2025 Burgman Street 125 comes equipped with Suzuki's tried and tested 124cc single-cylinder air-cooled engine. It now features Suzuki Eco-Performance Alpha technology, which optimizes combustion efficiency and improves power delivery while ensuring great fuel economy. The result is a refined and smooth powertrain that delivers about 8.6 horsepower at 6,500 rpm and around 10 Nm of torque at 5,500 rpm. While those numbers may not seem groundbreaking on paper, they translate to zippy, effortless performance on the road, especially in urban conditions. Throttle response is crisp, and there's enough flow and torque to make quick overtakes and navigate stop-go traffic with ease. The CVT transmission works seamlessly, ensuring a linear and predictable power curve. What really stands out is the refinement. The engine feels quiet, smooth, and free of any unpleasant vibrations. Even at higher speeds, you'll definitely notice how composed it feels during long commutes. Suzuki has also improved the cooling and fuel injection system for the 2025 model. Not only does this help in maintaining consistent performance in varied conditions, but it also contributes to better fuel efficiency. You're looking at real-world mileage figures of around 50 to 55 kilometers per liter, depending on how aggressively you ride. For a 125cc scooter with this kind of built-in comfort, that's impressive. In terms of handling and ride quality, the Burgman Street 125 continues to be a standout. It rides on a telescopic front suspension and a single rear shock absorber, which together offer a comfortable and controlled ride. The scooter glides over minor potholes and bumps with ease. The 12-inch front and 10-inch rear wheels, wrapped in two Blues tires, provide decent grip and contribute to the Burgman's confident road behavior. While it's not designed for aggressive cornering, it holds its line well during city maneuvers and even on twisty roads. Braking duties are handled by a front disc and a rear drum, complemented by Suzuki's Combi braking system, CBS. While an ABS option would have been nice, the CBS works reliably, especially in emergency braking scenarios. The scooter stops confidently, and brake feel is progressive. One area where Suzuki has taken things up a notch is the digital instrument cluster. The all-LCD screen is large, easy to read, and loaded with useful information. You get a speedometer, odometer, trip meter, fuel gauge, clock, and even a real-time fuel efficiency indicator. What's more, the 2025 Burgman new features Bluetooth connectivity through Suzuki Ride Connect. Once paired with your smartphone via the Suzuki app, you can receive call and message notifications, get turn-by-turn navigation prompts, and even locate your parked scooter all directly on the digital display. This connectivity package brings the Burgman up to speed with modern rider expectations and adds significant value. There's also an engine start-stop system in this new version, which is aimed at saving fuel during long stops at traffic signals. Combined with the silent starter system, the start-stop functionality feels seamless and doesn't intrude on the riding experience. These little touches go a long way in making the Burgman Street feel like a more evolved urban commuter. Now, let's talk about what this whole package is going to cost you. As of 2025, the Suzuki Burgman Street 125 is priced at around a superscript 1.16 lakh ex showroom in India. Depending on your city, the on-road price might touch a superscript 1.35 to a superscript 1.4 lakh. Yes, that does put it in the premium end of the 125cc scooter spectrum. But when you consider what you're getting, a refined performance, comfort, build quality, features like Bluetooth, start-stop, USB charging, and that maxi-scooter styling, it begins to look like solid value, especially for someone looking for a bit more than just a basic ride. It's also worth noting that Suzuki offers a decent network of service centers, and spare parts are relatively affordable. Long-term ownership should be worry-free, which is always a plus when choosing a daily commuter. So, what's the final verdict? The 2025 Suzuki Burgman Street 125 is not trying to be the fastest, nor the cheapest scooter on the block. What it's doing very well is offering a mature, refined, and premium urban commuting experience. It feels like a scooter built for riders who want to step up, and whether it's in comfort, features, or sheer road presence. You'll appreciate the smooth engine, the practicality of ample storage, the updated connectivity, and the confidence-inspiring handling. If your riding involves a lot of city commuting, occasional weekend cruising, or you just want to ride in a bit more style without compromising efficiency, the Burgman Street 125 deserves a serious look. As always, let us know what you think in the comments. Would you consider this scooter as your next ride? Or are you holding out for something more powerful, like the 200cc range? And if you've already taken the Burgman for a spin, we'd love to hear about your experience. Thanks for tuning into RideZoneBikes, where passion meets pavement. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart up, and keep enjoying the journey on two wheels.